I was just enjoying this nice little pre-draft book I got, Even Moon, by Dennis McDonald. Here, let me read a little bit from the back here. Jessica Lobato is on the run from her abusive husband, Blake. With her 5-year-old daughter, Megan, she finds herself in the small town of Hope Springs, Oklahoma, and decides to hide there. All small towns have their dark secrets, but in Hope Springs, its darkest secret comes out when the moon is full. Something bestial craves her daughter's flesh during the next eclipse of the moon. Jessica is going to learn there are worse things to fear in the night besides a murderous husband.
Hey, Clyde, excuse me.
What?
You took that off the table, right?
Yeah, I just found this.
I got this gentleman here. Hey, Dennis, come here.
Oh man, you got my rough draft of my novel.
I was just
reading.
I'm sorry. Here.
Clyde, this is Dennis. This is the author. Books you get
This is really good. This is really good stuff.
Here, Dennis,
I guess you need this back, don't you?
Yeah, it's at the publisher right now. So.
All right. So let's do a little quick chat here. This is Clyde from Fearcast Network, Fearcast.net,
and this is Ogre. And allow us to introduce Dennis.
And this is Dennis McDonald, Oklahoma premier horror author, with her second book that's coming out in 2 or 3 months.
The second book. What's the first book?
The first book is 13 Nightmares, 13 Tales of Terror.
Now, are we guaranteed 13 good nightmares in that?
All original, most of them set in Oklahoma. Editor's Choice winner, one being made into a film, also set in Oklahoma.
Very nice.
So, you want your little tales of terror to keep you up in the middle of the night? 13 Nightmares is it.
Actually, we're sending a copy of that to one of the members of the Fearcast crew for her to read. She's going to do a review of it. But also, Monster, one of our other contributors, has read it, and he can't say nothing but good things about the book. Ain't that right, Monster?
I love it.
All right.
Jack likes to wear a clown mask, but is he supposed to be funny or scary? Pray you never have to find out in Jack the Knife. I like it. So this is iUniverse, Editor's Choice, $15.95. Where can we purchase this? Is iUniverse.com. If I go there,
you can get it on Amazon.com,
Amazon,
Barnes & Noble.
What about your site?
On my site, I have a site.
What is that?
It's Facebook. I'm on Dennis McDonald on Facebook. I don't even think about it here.
You're actually a fan of the Fearcast Network. So you can go to Fearcast Network on Facebook and find this wonderful gentleman.
And we'll have some links on the page when we post this, of course.
And then, like I said, the werewolf novel's coming out in a couple more months, and I'm all excited. It's at the publisher right now, so
we're actually looking at an October release.
So we're looking at a happy pre-Halloween release.
There you go. So we can get in on that. So tell us a little bit more about it. These are your 2 books. What got you into writing?
There was a gentleman here earlier. His name is Count Gregor.
Count Gregor.
And when I was a child, I watched black and white horror movies at midnight, shock theater, nightmare, and sat in front of a television with a blanket wrapped around me in front of a flickering black and white television.
I seem to remember seeing a little dedication to that effect in there. That was very, very influential.
And so from that point on, I had an over-imaginative imagination. It just went crazy. Monsters lived in my house, under my bed, and my,
No, Monster lives in Tulsa over there.
So from that point on, I always wanted to be a writer. It took me 40 years to do it, but I did it.
So have you done some schooling? Like, did you get a degree in writing at all?
No, I just wrote on my own and kept writing and writing.
You write out longhand, or you type it up in word processing?
I love word processing.
There you go. Spell check, right?
Yeah, spell check.
That's the way to be.
And I've run some contests online on a place called Fan Story. I won some horror writing contests online. Put the stories together into 13 Nightmares. I've done some directing and filming for the Dr. Fear Show for 5 years. I play a drunk vampire on TV named Count Vino.
I'm not a drunk vampire, but I play one on TV.
It's not much of a stretch either.
Count Vino.
Count Vino.
That's a clever name.
Yeah, and it's a Dr. Fear Show, and I'll be posting that on Facebook.
Fantastic.
And
would you mind if we linked that as well?
Yeah, the Dr. Fear Group and all that, they would love it.
All right, Dr. Fear Group.
And I did that for 5 years, and then I just sat down and started writing short stories, won some contests, and I figured to put 13 short stories together and put them into a book. It did well, still doing well. And then I started writing the werewolf novel, and it's been writing for been writing it for 14 months.
So have you at this point quit the day job?
No.
Soon, right? Soon.
Yeah.
Someday soon?
Depends on how the werewolf novel does.
Everybody buy a werewolf novel. Even Moon. Buy it. He needs to eat.
Is it time? Hey, come on, tell me, guys. Is it time for a frightening werewolf novel?
It is truly time.
All right,
Okay.
that's what I want to hear.
Are
Is
there, any
it time?
are there any vampires in there?
Negative.
Good. We don't have to worry about shiny or otherwise vampires ruining a perfectly
Okay,
good
the
werewolf
romantic
story.
writers can have the vampires. But they cannot have the werewolves. I am so
So
sorry.
this is a werewolf that will eat your face for lunch.
Yes, it will.
That's a good werewolf in my book.
Yeah.
Now,
Instead
what
of
do I
pining
do
after his tragic love for you.
Yeah, and it's you know, you ever, how do you like your werewolves? Do you like your werewolves like it look like big dogs, or do you like your werewolves 8 foot tall with claws and flanks?
That's
All right.
what a werewolf is.
That's me when I wake up first thing in the
Oh,
morning.
that's it.
Yeah, you need to get the coffee.
You can relate. So,
So we got ways to get a hold of you.
mhm.
No extra book. Got anything else that I'm missing here? You got anything else?
The film.
The film.
Yes,
What
they
film?
Next Monkey in Tulsa has made a film out of 13 Nightmares of one story called The Last Trick or Treaters.
The Last Trick-or-Treater.
And
Scott Gaffin was talking about that
Yeah.
earlier.
That's right.
And,
so,
I've been
by the way,
contracted to write-
title, it sounds vaguely like some kind of like children's book. Like, you know, they have the littlest clown, the last trick-or-treater. But I don't think we're going in that
No,
direction.
we're not
are we?
going that direction.
This is a much scarier.
Yes.
Like, you're the last trick-or-treater left. I like it. So what's the last trick-or-treater about, really?
it's about on Halloween night. On Halloween night, not only children may come to your door, a ghost from the past, a vengeful ghost from the past may come from your door. The last trick-or-treater.
Very nice.
Bobby, Scabby Bobby's his name.
Scabby Bobby. Ew.
Oh, that's going to sound really interesting once we get to see the movie on that.
And it's a short film. I've been contracted to write 2 more short films for him for the next Monkey, and they're put together in a trilogy of terror.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
So,
Trilogy of Terror.
Yeah.
Great movies and alliteration.
yeah,
I like it.
so that's where I'm at right now. In the werewolf novel. So,
Fantastic. Thank you for coming out, man.
thanks for having me,
Really
man.
appreciate it.
Thanks a
Sir,
lot.
Guys are there.
And we got you your book back, Clyde. No more swiping books.
No more
No swiping,
Man, I was
swiper.
like looking all over the place for this damn thing.
I'm sorry, guys, but it looked so interesting.